We are indeed recursed. So many recurses. Alright, so I don't really know that much about this game, but I did change the files for the buttons, so we'll see. Objects can be carried and thrown horizontally. Good to know. You can jump higher when empty-handed. That seems important. Jump into chests to access new rooms. Okay. Rooms reset completely when you exit them. That seems important. Levels can be made unsolvable. Use the restart option. Noted. The restart bird will hint at unsolvable situations. That seems contrived. Alright, well, so that means we can move along. We understand what we're looking for now. I want the ring. I don't think I can have the ring. I think I gotta get to the crystal to go somewhere. X4 is truly a game of all games. Alright, so let's see if we can take the ring with us. I think we can't. If I chuck the ring, I can beat the level. Wait, what? Was the ring talking to me? That upward.
No. I've checked the whole room, and I can't see a way out.
Huh.
I didn't miss anything. It was worth a try.
It's like the Stanley Parable guy. So I guess when you...
No. I've checked the whole...
I guess when you hit rings on walls, they play an audio file. Now we know. Alright. I can get up. So far this game has not proven itself to be too difficult, but this is only the second level. We will see. Key.
So far, so good. Right. What is this place? Some sort of maze.
Let's skip level 1 on top. No, I don't believe so. I will check when I get back to the world map. It's a space game in the vein of Elite Dangerous, just not multiplayer. Get your own commando and fleets and command. Oh, I think I have heard of this. This is Leave. What Leave does is it takes you back to the title screen, which isn't helpful. There's also this, which is locked. So I think I need to unlock all the things to do that. And the other thing is credits. How you doing, Matt? So right now I have other options. I think this is just sort of the tutorial section. Post a picture when you're done. All right. I look forward to seeing it. Curious. Huh. Turn off your PC is when I go online. It happens. I think I know what I'm supposed to do here. This was not the game I had planned to play this evening, but it's the game we're going to play this evening. I can't impart extra velocity to this thing, that's a problem. Oh, but I can't chuck it that way. And we just go back and forth. But yeah, I tried playing a Scapegoat and realized that one of the keys was not bound. You can't play a Scapegoat 1 without charge. Charge is just not going to work. I didn't want to dig too far into things. Alright. Ooh, interesting. More rings.
Ah, there's chests inside these chests. More rooms inside them. That makes sense. And there are more locked rooms. I can see it now. I'm going to end up trapped somewhere.
It's probably true. Bit odd that that's how you get out of the room. Oh, you didn't need to do anything. Oh, look, a bunch of cats! I had an idea, it just didn't matter. Oh, well, there we go. Oh, okay, well, we'll finish this. This is target practice, I suppose? I see. There's a trick here. They bounce about the same distance. with one, could I jump? Nah, not quite. I'm closer. I can certainly jump up here, but I need a brick up here. I need one brick up there. It's intriguing. I feel like the throwing things up is not a useful mechanic because I can't impart them with any motion. Can't move faster than I can throw. I need to stop it in midair. Now I can't make it that distance. When I threw it upward, that doesn't help. Maybe this is meant to be left to later. You can also forcefully throw things down, which is kind of nifty. Alright, well, I'll leave this one till later, because I don't know what to do with that. Go to the woodland. Take a journey.
Boxes, keys, and chests. There's some kind of weird logic to all this. I just can't quite put my finger on it.
Let's try the far one. That's the one I need to go to. This one has a key. And this one has a lock. Okay. Oh, I need to... Where's the die button? I thought I had a die button. Guess I have to restart. So I didn't think about this in the right order. Now they're all over there. Okay, I need to take this in here. I may have not thought this through correctly either. You must go? Alright, see you later, Matt. Sleep well. Yeah, I didn't think this through. Unless... Interesting, when taking one step outward, it doesn't necessarily reset everything. Okay. Let's try to think about this a little bit harder. So, in with the box. I need to be able to exit. I need to be able to exit with... Can I put... How many... Can I put a box inside another box? Thank you for the good luck. I can put another box inside another box if I jump in with the box. If I place the box down and leave... Okay, the box stays put. And apparently the game thinks I've fucked up. Probably because the box went and poofed. Alright, cool. Alright, so I think the lesson we've learned here is we can only really go down one layer. And we should be more careful about this. Okay, so I need the brick to get here. This one has the brick, this one has the key. I should put the key, or this one has the lock. This one has the key. So I take this and go in here. Can I stand? Get the key out of here is the real question. Doesn't make a delightful sound, though. Okay, I can get the key out. Get the key in here. Grab brick. Fizzle here, fizzle here. Jump in this block, and bam! We did it. I'm pretty happy with that. Reset. Interesting. What's in this one? A ring.
1, 2, 3. 3 boxes. There should be 2. That's not what I expected.
Ah, okay, that's one of the rules that was stated, is the room always resets regardless. So I can take this, go back in, and and do this over and over again until I get tired of having bricks. I'm gonna have so many bricks. So many bricks. That's enough bricks. Plenty of bricks. Ledges.
There's a rather...
Mistakes were made. Let's punt that. Oh, right. The room won't reset. It only resets when you go in a step.
There's a rather fetching brown hat at the bottom of this hole. When I was peering over the edge, I noticed it falling from my head.
Huh? Interesting. It's not what I expected. Alright, let's go in the box and see what's in the box. There's another box. What's in this box? There's a brick in this box. Okay. I'd rather schlep this box than the brick. Oh, whoops. I think I already messed up because I need to be able to walk through. Okay. Into the box. Grab. No. Grab box. Chuck box. Grab box again. Set universe. Drop new plainly better box in its logical location. Realize I didn't necessarily learn the lesson I think I was supposed to. And start building a tower right here so that I can get onto the medium platform over there and actually beat the level. 2 enough? 2's enough. Take my brick with me. An introduction to ledges and jumps. Okay. So we have block here, which isn't useful here, so let's go immediately and take it into the world with us. The block doesn't seem useful here. Let's take it into the next world with us. Forethought. So far this hasn't been that mind-bending. Kind of waiting for recursive, mutually recursive things. Alright, well, what do you got to say, Ring?
Perhaps they dropped the other key down this pit. If they did, it's gone forever.
Not helpful, old man. Not helpful. Alright, let's go in here. Ah, I understand. It's a property of reset doors. See, the reason why a reset door is important is it resets the room exactly as is. But if you have a reset pipe, you can take an item with you. And using that, you can break things. It's important to know. Alright, pits. So we got 2 boxes. This outer box... Yeah, I'm not getting the key out of there. And an inner box. I need to use the key here. Okay. I think this is pretty straightforward. Take box, drop box, pick up key. Have somewhat unnecessary throwing puzzle. Chuck key in the door. Bam, done. Simple. Awkward. Interesting. I can't get the box out of here. What I think is there's going to be a brick. Yep, okay.
When you exit a room, it ceases to exist. And when you enter it again, it's recreated. If you leave something in a room, it'll cease to exist too.
Interesting. Interesting. Thank goodness for the really gimpy up throw, because otherwise that'd be really annoying. Oh, I need the brick for this. Proposed myself. Thank goodness for brick. So far, this is pretty simplistic. I'm gonna be curious to see how this evolves. Alright, so these... I have to pick one of these to go in. No, I don't. I'm gonna just gamble. Right into left. Alright, well... I gambled correctly. To be honest, it'd be really disappointed if I'd done the other one. But I could have quickly remedied it by picking up the box and taking it back with me. I only need 2, right? Yep. Simple. I'm gonna go try that other room again.
Oh, great. It's this room again. I didn't know that could happen.
Ah, interesting. I'm willing to bet this chest takes me up here. Recursion. Unlocked by unlocking the recursive achievement. Of course. This makes perfect sense. This makes perfect sense. Oh, whoops. Need like more than 1 brick. Having 2 keys is not useful. More than 1 brick? I may need more than 1 brick. Okay, well I can move this up here, which I think might solve my problem if I can get back out. Because if I go back out, I'll come back to where I was. The problem is now I need to bring a brick with me, which is not happening because I didn't bring a brick with me. So if I do this and take... No. Well, that's... I didn't want to do that. So if I come in here and bring the brick with me, then I can get this brick. I don't feel like I've done anything terribly clever here. With the brick in both places, could I jump the chest all the way up? I'm gonna go back to the first frame. This is a little bit weird. Okay. I think the first step is still take brick, because that's the best option I've got. I can move this box, but it only go back and forth. So take brick. Now with brick, I can either acquire the same brick, or the key, which I definitely need. What if I don't need the key? Let me go back and drop another frame, because it doesn't matter if I drop an infinite number of frames. Well, it does if on Twitch I drop a lot of frames. From here, I cannot jump back up. I need 2 bricks to go in any direction. But... Oh, if I just bring 2 bricks, I'll be fine. All right. This makes sense. Okay. Take my 2 bricks. I think the cleverness of moving the location and changing your spawn is probably not necessary for this puzzle. Oh, come on, key. If I need a 3rd brick, I'm in trouble. Alright, cool. So far, so good. Ah, not. Alright, I hope this is a mutually recursive thing. It's not. Okay. Okay, for one, this is kind of irritating, so I'm going to move that box. I'm going to need some number of boxes. And if I move the box... In fact, I definitely want to move the box, right? Because it resets the room. It does no such thing. And now I'm out of boxes. And now my boxes disappeared forever. I didn't think this one through. I need more than 1 box, I think. Okay. I think I see it. For the time being. Oh. Well, the room doesn't reset until I go up a frame. Past it. Once the room is destroyed, what I do here is I take the brick with me. Drop brick. I'm gonna move this just because it's irritating. In fact, I'm gonna take the brick with me on this iteration because I think it matters. Well, I don't think it matters, but yeah, I need to. Good thing I double-checked. Oop. Also, I guess I never got around to asking, is the audio level alright? Because it's always hard to tell. I did a quick listen, but if it's off, let me know. Right, I destroyed the frame, so that can't exist. I destroyed the frame, so that can't exist. What that... But... I take the box with me. It's okay? Alright. Groovy. I changed the order of boxes. And then that solves our problem. I also have another box that I can jump into if I feel the need to. Which I guess I probably do. Not the same box. It's a different box. Keep track of frames here. I come up here, and then the box exists. This box exists. Then I do this again. Oh, nuts. And I kind of toasted myself. Okay, so I see what I needed to do, I just didn't do it right. Okay. So first off, take this box and get back in here. This makes all the difference by inverting its priority order. Okay, grab the key. Then we boop. I kind of want to take this box with me, but I don't think it actually makes a difference. Because they're not really the same instance. It's not like Patrick's Parabox. It just pushes a new frame. I just have to do this twice, which is mildly annoying. Our character does look cute when he's in a box, though. Okay. So... problem solved. Sewer. I hate... Oh. Of course. Wait, I didn't mean to enter the level.
It's flooded. Right. That's it. I'm backtracking. Nothing in life should be this complicated. Maybe there's a way out in the very first thing which I missed.
Do enjoy the Ring of Confusion. Wait, what? What? There's no surface... Oh, ho, ho, ho! Because if I jump in when there's water, it'll flood the... That's cute. That's really cute. I wanted to go up one more frame and try one of these, because I think these are like bonus levels that are more difficult. Alright. So let's see, what's in the left box? Left box has a subsequent box with an item gate. Interesting. That takes me back here, okay. And then the right box has the thing we actually want. So then the problem is I need to get the key and the thing. I need to have both of them in this. So let's go back to top frame. And then the key thing is I need to move this box into the other thing so I can bring more stuff through. Need to implement this in SMW? I think it'd actually be pretty feasible. I mean, you might need to download more SRAM to keep track of things, but I think it's feasible. Okay, and then... Oh, wait, no, because if I do this... It creates a new frame, and so... Oh, no, my thought here didn't work. How you doing, Zucati? Need the key. Need a brick. I can take a key and just stuff it in here. Exactly. Just download more SRAM. I don't think I know that initialism. If someone makes a gimmick like this in the CLDC, they'll auto-win the contest. Oh, I bet. Absolutely. I can take one item around the loop. But I can't come back. Which is a problem. No. Now I have 2 keys. I don't care about having 2 keys. What if I do this? What if I take this around the loop? Right? Because now I have a frame I can revisit. That's not helpful. Because I also needed to go back. Yeah, because in order for this to loop, I need to be able to go around the entire frame. And I can't come back up this way. I don't think. Let me double check my understanding of item gates. Like, from here I can get an infinite number of the items I need. But I need to be able to return them to top perspective to be able to use them. Because otherwise they'll go poof when I enter the thing. Wait. No, wait. If I could... No. What am I thinking here? What am I thinking here? I want to see... I need to be able to get back to this. That's the key thing for the moment. That's what I'm thinking right now. I don't think that's necessarily the correct solution, but yeah, these are definitely harder puzzles that use the same mechanics from before. Now, I think this is an item gate. I want to double check. It's an item gate, okay. Go back to the top of the stack. Okay, what I need to do is be in a position where I can pop back to this location, which means I really think what I need to do is bring this in and pop it into here. Now the problem with this, and changing this to the top level, is this wiggle here prevents me from ever coming back to the top level. And of course, I can just keep going. I assume it bottoms out at some point. If I go around enough loops, I'll run out of RAM. But yeah, actually, in this frame, I can only bring one thing, couldn't I? I have to come back to this. This seems actually pretty mind-bendy right now. But yeah, this item gate, so I can't ever... Like, this is a one-way, effectively. I don't think there's a way for me to come back from this frame. But I can always go deeper, which is intriguing. What does going deeper do for me? I'm going to abandon this one. We'll try the other one real quick, but I'm not optimistic. Hey, pick this up.
No, it's not the same, is it? It looks the same, but it's a different room.
Yes, it is indeed a different room. Interesting. I think, again, that the only thing that I need to do here is invert. I do love how I kind of catch the ceiling. Okay, so now we have the inversion. Oh, no, now we don't have the inversion. This is the inversion. Which is going to be really annoying, actually. So I may as well... Oh, wait. No, it's not as bad as I think. Wait, did I do this? Did I do this right? Let me double check first before I go do something silly. I'm in the key room. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm in the key room, so what I need to do now is use this to clone 2 keys. Box, you should cooperate. Okay, so now I enter the box, which I use to clone a key. Which is, again, once I go out to the outer frame. Oh. Doesn't save me any trouble, actually. Now I may as well do this one here. And then we have to do the whole rigmarole again. I'm not going to bother with the box, because clearly the box is not important. No, what's important is the key. I like the textured pattern back there. Kind of reminds me of Lemmings a little bit. Well, the last one did. This one doesn't. There we go. Key into thing into that into this, and bibbity bobbity boo. That was fun. I understand that puzzle. I don't understand the one to the right. Alright, do I want to try that one again? Have I learned enough that I might be able to defeat target? Oh, hey, also, I did notice that. Target. What could it mean? Oh, you always jump the same height, it seems. Which, since I've done this, is really irritating. Target. My goal is to get... I only need one brick here. You know, what happens if I hit that thing with a brick? Does it do something? No, it's immune to bricks. Definitely immune to bricks. Worth a shot, but not important. It's like I need a backboard. Yeah, throwing it right makes no difference. Wait, what if... Alright, well that's a little bit too high. But the thing is, I don't know if it sort of like intersects with a surface. Like, what does that do, right? It's like... that doesn't work. I can only move up and down in whole block amounts. So that's... It just slides right off, is the answer. Target. I had one here, I'd have already won. So it can't involve placing this in a specific spot, can it? I can place these too high easily anyway. I can jump surprisingly far. Without that, I can grab it. With this, I can't. I think I can't jump high enough. And I can't impart small motion, I can only impart full motion. Yeah, I think this one still confounds me. But I did notice that the upper chest here is now open. What is this? Nexus. Ah, okay, this is just a better non-recursive world map. But I like the recursive world map, so I'm going to go back to the recursive world map. Alright, let's continue through sewers.
Water's not that bad, but I'm not much of a swimmer. I hope there's a worthwhile reason for all this.
Oh, he had more to say. I think he did.
Water's not that bad, but I'm not much of a swimmer. I hope there's a worthwhile reason for all this. There better be.
And that was his last line anyway. Oh well. Okay, so I think I want to flood this, but I think it's also going to cause problems. So let's start by flooding. It does sound like the Stanley Parable narrator. I will agree with that. I can fly with bricks. This is good to know. Here's my theory. It inherits the water level. It does not inherit the water level. It just is either full or it's empty. Which I guess solves the problem for the time being, because I can use this in conjunction with the mattress, the air mattress. But yeah, I don't know. I could look up the credits at this point. That is an option for me. I'm just gonna come back. I thought about trying to throw the key, but no, that's silly. No. Drop key, pick up box, drop. Dropbox. This is not sponsored by Dropbox. But if they did decide to hire the same guy, it was a good call. Yeah, full empty or full water. Yep. Basically, those are our two options. Okay. Oh.
Each chest seems to flood differently, as every room is different. The only way to find out how each room floods is through testing.
Alright, so perhaps my inference was incorrect. Well, this room seems to flood exactly how I expected it to flood, which was full flood. No. Let's get out of there. You don't think this could work if all the level sprites were in the same level and persistent and transitions just move the player around? I suppose. It could be possible. There we go. My suspicion is that this box drops us out of frame. I was right. Okay. What I want to do is flood this box. So it's not completely full, but mostly full. And in fact, I could choose to do either of... No, I couldn't, because the mattress would be a problem. Wait, no, I need to, because the mattress is a problem. Oh, mistakes were made. Taking the ring with me. Yeah. Nope. Pete and repeat. Went down to the river to bathe. Pete drowned. Who was saved? Okay. I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna end up in a recursive state. So the first steps were obvious. The next one's not so much. Actually, no. Because I can never have this frame work that way. Okay. Let's just go down a frame. Wait. Oh, my head hurts already. The most important thing is to get a version of this box into the water. No. What happens if I do that? Does it only affect the current box? Thanks, box. Okay, it affects this box, and then does it affect this box? Well, of course it affects that box. That box is right there. It has to affect that box. But I can do this and have a frame without box, which I can ferry keys from. Okay. I really do wonder if there's a strict depth limit somewhere. Also, I dig the water effect. The noise water effect. It is cute. Latch.
Should I even bother leaving these rings lying around? It could be years before anyone else visits this place. Or decades. Or centuries.
Yeah?
If I don't find a way out of this world, these rings may be the only thing I leave behind.
Terrifying. Alright, what's in the box? What's in the box is another box. Does this box take me to the first box step? Okay, so in this, I need to smuggle... Alright, I think the first step is actually inverting. Okay, so I have this box now. I have this box now. I need to smuggle out. Wait. I need water to smuggle it out. I can't ever bring them both back onto dry land. Which box is which again? Okay, so once I do this, this box will be filled with water. If I go in here, Okay, I think I want to drown this box and get in it. Which gives me the ability to loop here. Okay, I think I got this. So come up here, steal the key. Steal the key, kid. Really wish I could fall faster. And then grab our box back. And we're done. Gyre. It may gimbal in the wave. Okay, I've got a brick. I think I need the brick to even be able to jump up here. Okay, so what's in the box first? The box contains another box. This is a one-way junction again. Important to remember. I can bring a box with me. I cannot bring a box with me. Alright, so doing this brings me to this box. What is this box? We're back at the beginning. And I can't... I need to bring the brick with me all the way through, don't I? Can I escape this with the box? No. Oh, wait, I can't bring the brick with me. So here's what we do. We do this. Then I have box. Now I have to choose between box and key because I can't go backwards. I choose key, which is a problem. I'm going back to the top level and rethinking my strategy. Going back to the top level and rethinking my strategy. I definitely need to flood one of these boxes at some point. In fact, I suspect unwinding everything is probably the key to the whole thing. But... wait. Oh. Hello, box. That was completely free and easy to find. So, what is the property here? I want a key. Yeah, okay, I think I got this. I just want a key and I don't care about the water level. Oh. Well, that's a problem. I think what I need to do is actually loop through this again. With this full of water. Which will allow me to move the brick differently. I can take the brick with me. Do I need the brick? I don't think I need the brick now. Like, I think what I need to do... No, I don't need the brick. This is easy. You just get the key, unwind out 2 layers, and then drop the chest somewhere, not underwater. Also, it's kind of weird, now I think about it, that the character doesn't immediately float upon having picked up a key. I realize that's probably been too many years of SMW playing in my mind. No! Oh, I just toast... Oh, no, I'm fine. Because the key in the outer frame persists. I toast... Oh, man, I messed it up. I need to also throw the brick. I need to throw the brick, then the key. Okay. I've got this. I see how to do this. I just implemented it poorly. Okay, grab the key. Scratch the chin. Unlock the door. Go into the thing. Sneak brick back. Flood. I think I like being on this side. I don't think it makes a difference, but I like being on this side. Ignore brick. And we'll smuggle the key out. And then we go all the way back. Do find myself wishing I had something along the lines of a undo button, but you know, it's not how these games work. Jump in. We don't throw the key immediately. We take the key back. We throw the key immediately, and we jump with the brick. Problem solved. Complicated, but it's solved. Alright, let's try the 2 challengey ones. Permute. Okay, so I can't get up there yet, so let's go down a brick. Okay. So effectively, if I want to open that, I have to... If I want that, I need that. So we're going to have to burn the key on that, which means that if we need a key, we need to smuggle it from a lower level at this point. Bright side means I can smuggle out as many bricks as I want to this frame, but... So bright side is I can smuggle as many bricks as I want to into this frame. Ah. This is a problem. Okay, so there's only so many starting moves. This is a losing move to immediately do this. If we go this way, same problem. I need a brick. I can't stand on the key, correct? I cannot stand on the key. So I think the absolute first move has to be this. There's no way around it. Then I can connect these, but I don't know if I want to or need to. But I can only get 1 brick. Which means I can do this. Alright, so where does this put me? Puts me at a depth of key. Okay. What this means is... Oh, and then, well, it takes 2 keys to unlock it. That's fine. Well, really takes a key to unlock and then a key to proceed. But it matters not. The order is just what it is. Okay. We do that. Now, my brick is gone. Which means I can't do that. But if I brought this with me, I could have gotten another brick. By burning a key to get the brick. Which would have been in a different... Actually, no. If I bring this and put it underwater, then I can get more bricks. But I always have to come back out to the top frame. Okay. Do that so I can go to the top frame. Or I am in the top frame, so we'll do that. I want to... do this. Oh, wait. What Then I destroyed the thing, didn't I? Destroyed my ability to create bricks. Okay. Remember, you can only smuggle things up, not down. Gonna take some thinking. Okay, so now I can only bring 1 of these, and the brick seems eminently more useful. I realize what my mistake was now. Well, I realized a mistake. We'll see how the rest of this pans out. Alright, so from here I can acquire keys, but only if the thing's in water. Or if I can acquire an unlimited number of bricks. Which is a problem, because I have 1 brick. Now I can smuggle a second key out, or I can smuggle out this specific thing. But only 1 of them. I have to take 1 of these objects with me. Now if I put this on land, my suspicion is... Oh, hey, there's still water in here. That changes things. Okay, so we'll smuggle this out. And then we smuggle it... No. We do it the other way around. We smuggle this into this. This allows us to get a brick. I think this is right. Now I have a brick. I can do this. Oh god. Streaming on a budget and macOS must be really are doing Twitch on hard mode. I mean, I have options, kind of. How you doing, Fries? I mean, the budget thing isn't necessarily a constraint. I can definitely buy any Steam game that don't think there's any one Steam game that costs too much that I couldn't buy it if I wanted to. I will say that with the DLC and stuff, I definitely don't want to buy, like, Euro Train or whatever it is. Stop. Okay, if I do this, I can only smuggle one thing upward. This will destroy this box. Am I cool with that? I don't think I am. Yeah, I wasn't cool with it. Oh, boy. A very nested and confusing spot. Buy all of Steam? You know, how much would buying all of Steam cost, you think? I mean, relative. No, I need to take Brick with me. It's still the first step. Because I can only smuggle things up. Keep that in mind. So use Brick to get this up. I think this room becomes irrelevant. Like, its value is in having water. I have water. I don't need this. Weird outliers that are priced like $1 million? Huh. Wouldn't have guessed. Quite odd. I think I'm uncertain. I really think I'm uncertain with this one. But I think what this also might mean is I can went in here. Okay. And then I can do the other one this way. Okay, yes, this is doable. But if we're ignoring that, right? How many games, like most of the games on Steam probably cost somewhere in the vicinity of $5 would be my guess. Like, you can't afford $60 for a game like this. Well, I mean, they could try to sell you for $60, but they're not going to. Like, indie puzzle platformers definitely do not command that kind of price. It'd be kind of nice if they did for people who like them and could afford them and could make them, because getting paid more is generally better. But that's probably not going to happen. And there's plenty of older games and things that are left in that are also priced pretty low. There we go. Just have destroyed some universes. Let's introspect. Alright, so we have two options. Let's try left first. Oh, hey, a ring. Let's go hear what the ring has to say. Give me the ring. Look.
I didn't realize this chest had its own world inside it. I mean, the original chest, the one in the real world. I knew it had some strange alchemy, but this is far beyond what I suspected.
Kind of wonder if one of those like Steam sites that keeps track of prices over time actually would be able to easily tabulate the current cost of all of Steam. Okay, well, obvious first step is get this out of the water, and there was no out of water location. So let's see what's in here now. It's the same starting location. I can have two starting locations. I can have a starting location underwater. What would I want with that? Right, okay, I know what I need to do. I thought I knew what I need to do. Okay. We jump in here. I don't know what I'm doing. Let me go back to the top frame. Okay, so this one only has a portal to the outside world. Okay. What I want to do is eventually get this one into a dry spot. That's the goal. I helped you find the Google search words. Steam.swangme. Oh boy, this better not be a D's Nuts joke. Oh, buy all Steam games. I'll be. It costs... Woo! About $1 million. Undiscounted. It costs about $6,500,000 if discounted. Which is to say that a third of Steam is on sale. which is kind of impressive when you think about it. I don't think this is it. I think that... Okay, one double check. There is no location where that's going to work. Okay. So then I drop that, so I can do that. And then I'm over here. Then... Oh, that's it! Okay, I see it. I see it. I need to put this underwater. Oh, this is cute. So I can grab this chest. Well, now I know I have the right chest, at least. So long story short, I couldn't afford to buy all of Steam. But I maintain that there exists no single game that I'd want to play that is unaffordable. Because I'd be willing to bet that maybe $100 at most for a game that is not, you know, like stupidly expensive. Alright, well, I kind of feel good about actually clearing out this whole area. Let's go down to the dungeon. Ooh, a new layout. It's green. Oh, I can't make the jump.
Okay. I can't say I expected this room to be empty. I'll be honest, the thick green waves of energy did make me a little suspicious.
Okay, first thought. This is kind of like in Braid. This item persists when you do stupid things, would be my guess. That was dumb. Yep, there's exactly one of it. You can't smuggle more than one out. It also smells bad. Gaming will never take off. Or other famous statements like 64K ought to be enough for anybody. I mean, it was all enough for anybody for a long time. Things do change. Things do change. What do I do with the smelly green brick? Can't make this jump. It's interesting. The normal solution would be just to keep smuggling more bricks out. Can I make this jump if I'm careful? I can just make the jump if I'm careful. Alright, well, that was a disappointment. And I maintained 64K. Should have been enough for anybody. Alright, permanent key means I can take it... What does that mean if it's a permanent key? Does it permanently unlock things? I'm gonna guess that if I do this and go down a frame, it's still busted. Yeah, okay, so I broke it. So what happens if I drop the key in the lower frame? Does it persist in this lower frame? Yes. Alright, well that's really handy. I don't really like the effect. It just looks like they smell horrible. Or possibly are on fire. One or the other. Aisle.
This green stuff smells terrible. I hope it's not poisonous. It smells dry and fruity, like almond.
The thing they're referencing there is cyanide. Cyanide smells like almonds. In case you didn't know. This is not helpful. Wait, no, hold up. I can smuggle out more bricks. And then I can smuggle in the important brick. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but trust me on this. Oh, but once I do that, I'm stuck over here. Let's smuggle out another brick. I'm sure I want to be stuck over there. Alright, so now I've got the smelly brick. And I still need another brick. Interesting. I wanted to test whether or not it would persist in the exact same location, or if it falls. Yeah, it falls. Okay. Double check that I'm not being stupid. No, I need 3 bricks for this, but I can just bring in one of the bricks I smuggled, so it's not a big deal. Thank you, smelly brick. Alright, well, that was fun. I'm not sure. I guess this is probably the next one. Alright, so this is a chest that persists wherever you take it. That's interesting, given I have no other chests to mess with. The chest is always in the same spot. Does this put me where the chest is? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, cool. that's cute. That's really cute. Okay. Wait. No, I need multiple frames here. I messed up. Okay. So let's go start at the beginning. What the... Enter... No. Ah. Do you have a vague memory of me killing Fennel again? I beat up both Fennel and her sister. I successfully did both of those things. I beat Momodora, I think, as much as I care to. I'm missing a few of the ivory bugs, but other than that, I beat the whole game. Yeah, I want to be in a frame and then have that be able to do that. How am I going to pull that off? It was a cool game, short Metroidvania, and I still think cat power is definitely the best kind of power. Like, seriously, that was... I can create more than one frame right here. That's the key. Okay, jump in the box, jump in the box, jump in the box. And then... that was all I needed, just to create more than one frame. Yeah, Momodora was great. Would play another one. If gaming never took off, we would not have some excellent lines, such as Isaac Newton is the deadliest SOB in space.
In a way, these enchanted objects are really just regular objects. They stay where you put them, and they don't disappear or duplicate. It's all the other objects that act bizarre.
He's not wrong, in a way. Alright, let's try the left one first. Smelly key. Regular brick. I call it regular gun! Alright, so I could use regular brick to smuggle out the smelly key. And then... okay, so I think I see the problem here. So I'm gonna need at least one regular brick here. Oh, it's smelly key does that. What does something mean if it's smelly? Okay, so the way the smelly mechanic works is it stays put. So this key will always be in that location. No matter if I manage to invert frames or reset the room, that key will always be there. So even if I destroy one of the universes, that key persists. So I bring the key down, just to show you. So the key is right there. So I'll only take the box with me, because I need this box later. And the key is still where I left it. Everything else will reset to its native state, but if it smells, it changes. So now we drop the key, grab our box that's full of bricks. I'm really glad I could make that jump. That would have been highly embarrassing if I couldn't. It definitely sounds like a space game. It's a stinky. Oh. Mass Effect 1? Huh. Or 2, okay. I never played Mass Effect 2. Alright. That does remind me. Oh, interesting. I need the brick and the key. I need the brick and the key. If I come out here, what does this mean for the key? It means nothing for the key. Why do I have this extra frame to mess with? Yes, persistence is stinky. That's exactly it. Oh, wait, I have this. Which brings me to this room.
An empty room? What's the point of this?
Every once in a while, the ring guy gets me. He has exactly the right message. Damn gravity, indeed. Does this help me? Does inverting this? I have an empty room. Oh. It means I can move this object. It means I can't quite move that object. Oh, wait. It means I can move that object. Oh, this is weird. Okay. So now that I have the empty room... Oh, no, that doesn't work. Oh, I've trapped my... Wait, no, I didn't trap myself. I keep forgetting I can jump high enough. Haha! Aha! Only seen bits and bobs of Mass Effect. Graphically, still hold up pretty well. Should try them someday. Yeah, I remember playing the first one for a few minutes and finding it adequate, but I understand that the final ending is a little bit lackluster. But I will. That's all I will say from my understanding. I'm gonna grab the box before jumping down here because the ring's gonna say something about jumping down here like a fool.
Double checking the bottom of this pit. There's nothing here. Yep. Nothing. Just as I expected.
Oh, I see. In order to preview things, I have to agree to something. Actually, I prefer that it doesn't do that. I'll have to watch that later. I'm curious about that quote. Jump in here. Jump in the pit. Alright, so we have smelly key and smelly door. This is actually intriguing. I can smuggle out a key, which we can use here. And then I can do this. And then I have 2 keys. But I need 3. So I smuggle out another key. This room works for me. Get in the box. Throw the key. Yeah, the stink key didn't actually matter in terms of solving the puzzle. It was a bit of a red herring. It would have been the same. The puzzle would have been solved the same if the other key had been normal. Ooh, sluice. Everyone likes a good sluice. The sluice is loose. Oh, intriguing. All right, so the box persists. The box persists wherever I leave it. That's not what I meant to do. I have a lot of frames now, which is interesting. So this isn't underwater. It is underwater. Is it always underwater now? No. I solved that. I don't think I was smart about solving it, but I did solve it. Okay. This is gonna have a recursive property. There's no way it can't. It totally can, huh?
The crystal is in that alcove, about 15 feet up. There's no way I can jump that high, which means jumping isn't the solution.
Jumping isn't the solution. Why does this box matter? Because I can smuggle this box out. Okay, I see it. Smuggle this box out. And destroy the key in the process. Like a moron. Okay. So leave the key alone, because this is the outer frame. Anything I do in the outer frame is actually dangerous. Okay. So take this box. We now have this box. The green box will persist wherever I leave it, so that's fine. And we drop this box, because that's cool. I've already... Okay, cool. I just need to bring the key from the outer frame, and then go through the inner frame, and then exit out. It will make sense when I do it, I assure you. So then we jump into the box, jump into the box, jump into the box, and we're set. So now we chuck the key, and then we hope this works. I'm less certain about my solution now. I think I might have needed to do it twice. Yeah, I needed to do it twice. Okay. Simple. Grab box. Like, this is basically playing with save states, if this makes sense. Like, I'm moving around this world in a save stateful manner. It's very odd when you really think about it. Okay, so I need to dip in once, do the whole loop, and then do the whole loop a second time. It in fact might be lupus. Get in the box. Okay, cool. Now we can do this trick. Chuck the box. Exit out 2 frames. Chuck the box. Exit out 2 frames. And bam. Alright. I like these later puzzles. The earlier bonus puzzles I wasn't feeling so good about, but these ones.
The crystal is jammed behind a wall. I think this one's impossible.
Alright, Stanley, I don't believe you yet. Because actually that isn't... The narrator isn't named Stanley. Okay. So the box... Put this underwater. I can smuggle out a single key. Probably should have played around more with the other room first. Do I need more than 1 key? I don't know. In fact, I don't think it matters that I did that. And then what if I do this? Oh, I get it. Okay. I think I see the trick. No, I don't see the trick. Alright, so what happens if I put this one underwater? Also, where does this go? There's another copy of that, so I can actually do some sort of trickery here, but I need another key. If I fill this with water, it's unhappy. My suspicion is I need to drop the smelly chest on the thing. Which means I need to go... I need to set up a loop. I need to set up a strange loop. Okay, that's the key. Well, no, that's the key to the left. But I need to set up a strange loop. And in fact, part of this loop needs it to be on dry land. I think the final iteration needs it to be on dry land. So we'll put this here. Wait. That's not the strange loop. I've lost myself in this. Okay. So we come in here. Okay, that doesn't work. I need this chest. Smuggle as many keys as I want into the outer frame. That's useful to remember. Okay. So I can get... Right. Okay, I think I understand. I think I understand now. We'll see if I'm right. Okay, so first off we do this. So I can smuggle a key out. I can now smuggle out as many keys as I want into the most outer frame. Keep that in mind, that it is the most outer frame. Now, I use this to get a single box. Now we do this again to smuggle out a more differenter box. I really wish these were color-coded. Because speaking of more differenter, apparently Strong Bad, the Brothers Chaps put out a Strong Bad cartoon the other day. It was actually pretty entertaining. Okay, so now we have that. We have 2 boxes. I don't need any keys. I need to get into a strange loop. Where does this go again? Okay. So I do this. Wait, no, I need to get this in water. How do I do this? I come through here. Then the box is there, but that didn't do me anything. I definitely screwed this up. Alright, back to start. Okay, I need to be able to, in between boxings, put it in water. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, check that in the water. Can't land in boxes while they're moving. I guess it's useful to know. Not hard. Mass Effect's full of good scenes, especially Renegade. Okay. This is simple. It's not complicated, it's simple. Alright, so I need to get the 2 boxes so I can set up a loop. So we get the box. Second box. The important thing is... Okay, cool. This is where it needs to be. Okay. So I need to... If I set up the strange loop, how do I set up the strange loop? What I really want to do is enter the smelly box here and somehow get it underwater. I don't have a good way to do this. So if I do this, it does that. Now I could put the smelly box in first, then go underwater, but then I don't know why I need 2 of these. I need to... Oh, okay, I think I see it. Go in here. No. I need to end up with a loop where this box is in this. And then subsequently... Oh. Back to the top. Back to the top. Okay. I need to set up a full strange loop. Somehow. What I really want to do... Oh, this hurts my head. Okay. So start at the top. Go for this. What I really want to do... is I need to enter into this box... Or, wait. From this box. Having 2 of these, I think, is important to solving the puzzle. I can enter the box a second way, but that doesn't matter. Or does it? I could flood this box. I could flood this box. Which could do something for me. Oh, I don't think it does anything for me. Okay. But what I really want to do... but I want to enter this box. Okay. I think I got it. Wait, no, but then if I do this, and then enter it again, I'm in the strange loop, but it didn't help me at all. Because I need water for this to work. Which means I need water in this box. Which means I need water in that box. It's a dependency tree here. I think I do need this other box somehow. Because I need to be able to move... What I need to do is leave... Need to leave in a better state than I found it. I think what I need to do is actually have this box still in the water. This box never leaves the water. I think that's an important step. I can set up a strange loop. Starting to think the current generation of game devs hate themselves based upon being confused about recursive boxes. Or some other thing. It's definitely possible that they hate themselves. I'm not counting it out. Okay. Based upon this game check. This is just a programmer thing. Once you learn recursion, you start loving it. It's just how it is. It's just how it is. Okay. Here's my theory about boxes. That's not my theory about boxes. This box needs to be underwater somewhere. Okay. Maybe I need to set up my boxes in this room. So I can smuggle that box in here. And smuggle... Well, I have to bring the other box back around. I need to be able to move this box, at least a little bit. There's no place to put this where it isn't in water. But it does give me access to a version of that box that is in water. Okay. But I need a key. Can't do it that way. I might just have to come back to this one because I have the first set of moves right, but after that, I'm not certain anymore. I'm building a dependency tree that has recursive edges, and that's never a good thing. One's graphs should always be directed. It's the other way around. Yes, that's it. Okay, actually, it's this. Well, it's kind of this. Okay, I can bring this out one frame. That's good. So I can set up... Oh, but I need to have access to the other box. No, this doesn't work at all. Ah! Box. Box, 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 box. Just like the sound of the word box. You might think it's a picture of my family on my desk? No, it's a box. What's up, Luis? How you doing? There we go. Okay. In order for the strange loop to work, I need to be able to enter a version of this. What's in the box? Valid questions. Alright, just tired? Ah, fair. The important thing is I need to enter this box. More boxes. I'm sending in more boxes. Trying to get back into finishing your C3 thing. Oh, nice. What drove Bad Pit insane? It's boxes all the way down. Okay. Double check which box I'm in. So the problem is, let me start where I know where I'm doing. I have the boxes. I need to put the smelly box right here. I need to enter the smelly box subsequently. And then after that, I need to place this box in water. So inside the smelly box, inside water. But the problem is I can't put the smelly box down when this thing's underwater, because I need it to move. Now, what set of steps can I do? Because it needs to be on dry land. But I need to go up a step. I mean, once... Okay, I could have... This resets... No, this only applies to the box, not to contents I store in the box. So, for instance, this is a destructible box. So if I do this, kick the box... Yeah, okay. Does not persist. Didn't really need to do that in retrospect. If I throw this box in, what does this do for me? How does that change anything? Right? Smelly box is still here. I can still get the key. This gives me access to a location where the box is underwater. Which is cool. If I've already entered the smelly box. So what if... No, I need to go from the smelly box. Okay. I think I just need to invert this a bit. So put these back. Grab the key. Start over. Okay. I don't think it matters, but I'm just gonna start over because it suits me a little bit better. Okay, grab the key. Like, I think this little ledge is the key to the whole thing. As bizarre as that sounds. Okay, so grab a version of this chest. I need at least 2. And I have this one. What I want to do now is place this chest in water and place smelly chest inside of it. And then I need to enter... Oh, how does this work? I need like 2 of these now that I think about it. I can bring a version of this chest with me by doing another iteration, so I can at least have 2 chests here. Which I already had there, I suppose. Whatever. Alright, we have 2 chests. 2 of these. It's underwater now. I can do this to move it forward 1. Wait, no, it's underwater. I don't want to do that. Do I? I think I do. Think about this. I have 2 of these. I don't know if I want them. This. Wait, hold up. No, that doesn't work because I'll end up back where I left, which is fine. Okay, put that in there. I still have 2 of them. I still have the ability to set the strange. Okay. Smelly box is here. Chuck the smelly box. Now I can't get the smelly box underwater without making this underwater. Because really the inductive step here... I need to make it underwater last. That's the step. How in the world do I do this? I'm gonna have to come back to this one. This one I think might be beyond me right now. Wait. No, hold up. It doesn't matter. Anytime I think, oh yes, that's going to work, I realize it's not the right box. So I can playtest your demo before C3. You're planning on playing submissions when it starts. I haven't gotten any plans for C3 yet. In fact, I don't even know when C3 is. I guess it's going to be next week, isn't it? Oh, man. Or like the week after. If it's SMW, I can, but I wouldn't be able to do it with my setup. But I probably play things during C3. My SMW backlog is pretty monumentous at this point. It's in a week. Alright. Well, reminds me I probably should spend a little bit of time on my thing. Oh, it's SMB3? Oh, okay, I could try that. It'd be a little weird with my setup, but I could probably do that. 23rd to 27th-ish? Okay, so I'm still going to be over here during C3. It's not how I... Ooh, wait, did I see more array patterns? Ooh. Instantiate 500 rooms. I have become chest. I'm feeling great about this. I just need to not skip leg day. Okay. So, I need to somehow find a place. I don't have any systems with me. I have the ability to emulate, but I don't like emulating. But if it's for the purpose of testing, I'd probably be willing to do it. Doesn't make me happy. I don't have a capture card either. Demo, not sure if you had anything figured out. Alright. Well, let me know when you're a little closer. We'll see what happens. I need to enter this. Alright, working backwards. So what I need to do is exit that box. Which means, okay, I need to put a box, okay, I need to exit the box when it's down there. So that means I need to be, this box needs to be in water at that point. Then I need to, while it's not in water, I need to have entered it when it's not in water. Okay, then I'm back out that layer. You enter what's not in water. I need to start the strange loop while it's not in water and then get it into water. That's the problem. It's in 2 weeks. I mean, it's not. If it's in the 23rd to 27th, we're only looking at what? That's a week, I think. Because, yeah, the 23rd is in a week from today.
I
think he's right.
I think this one's impossible.
I need to get underwater. I need to get into underwater after entering this. But the only way to do that is if that box is underwater, which there's no box underwater here. So I'm kind of like in a loop constraint that I don't even like. But I could re-enter the box, and it wouldn't be underwater. I could re-enter the box, and it wouldn't be underwater. I could re-enter the box, and it wouldn't be underwater. That's true. Okay. Alright, let's try that. I think I see a path. I'm not confident. I think I've mentioned as much. Okay. So drop that there. That's fine. Drop this here. Acquire other box. Enter this box. This is the important inductive step of the strange loop. Drop there. Exit. Put it back underwater, just in case. Enter. And take this key with me for no apparent reason. There was no reason to do that. And that's it. That was the loop. Never seen this game, but it reminds you of a game you were working on your Flash game development class once. It does have that kind of aesthetic. Yeah, this is called Recursed, and it works on my Mac, which is the big theme here. I was going to play a Scapegoat 1, but it didn't work on my Mac. So this is why we're playing this today, because it's Thursday, and I always do Thursday streams, even if I don't have a good idea what to do.
How many years it's been since someone else set foot in here?
That's it. Alright, so if I take this underwater, then I win? This feels too simple. Ah, there's our constraint. I have already messed up. How do I not take it on... What's the name of this level again? Sinkhole. So every single area has introduced, like, a new mechanic, seemingly. The fact that that lock is green, is smelly, is good, is useful to know. Why does that matter? Oh, wait a second. Invert, maybe? Okay, and then I can enter a version of this that is watery, but then I can't get out. In fact, I'm back to the same problem. Ooh, Sierpinski Triangle. That's kind of nice. If it gives me the ability to invert, I probably should at some point. That was silly. Okay, enter this. Take this to that. Set up a more different or strange loop. No, this is the same strange loop. Well, okay. You can do... No. Okay, so we do this. Now I'm in this room with both types of boxes, country and western. Which means I can now be in this room with this box, which is what I was doing a minute ago. What I really want to do, which isn't going to work, is drop this box in the water. But the problem is that I can't, there's no way of getting out. It's kind of annoying, actually. There's something else I'm missing about the sinkhole. Oh, I've demonstrated that I could bring another box in, right? So I take this box. Okay, well, here's an idea. And there it goes. It was like an idea until it wasn't. Okay. So here's the idea. I bring the box so that the box is in the box. And I want to drop one of these boxes in the drink and take the other one with me. So now we have a key, and I can exit this, but then I need to be underwater, but that doesn't matter because the gate persists. Which I'm willing to bet that there's going to be another version of this where you need to smuggle the key out through the gate without it being smelly. So that was hard. Alright, bridge. Key constraint, I can't move between the two with items. Okay, smelly key, which I could use to unlock one of these, but that seems like a really terrible idea. And I lost the smelly key. Empty room. Alright, well that's useful. Useful.
This place. Again? Yes, it is the same place. There seems to be no end to the ways these rooms can be interconnected.
Oh no. Hamsters again. Alright, so I accidentally destroyed the green key. These things happen. Where does this go? There's a green block. Oh-ho-ho!
This place. Again?
It's the same room.
Yes, it is the same.
Or was it? I don't know why they decided to suddenly make this little weird jumping problem. But apparently if you're hugging a wall,
This place. Again?
you can't actually get past it.
Yes, it
Or
is
fall
the
down
same
into it.
place. There seems to be no end to the ways these rooms can be interconnected.
Okay, I'm fairly confident that this box is, in fact, that box. Okay. Oh, right, I already screwed up because I threw the smelly key out. Okay. So really what I want to do, I think, find out shortly, is take this key over here, plunk it in to the self-same box, actually drop the key, go over to the other side, use the key to open the gate, use the brick to acquire regular key, which can not be smuggled out that way. Oh yes, but it will persist because I'm not destroying this frame. Right. So put smelly brick in here. Put smelly brick in here. Take regular key. Suddenly realize the error of my ways. Because I can't move regular key the way I want to. Realize I don't really need to deal with that problem. Oh, regular key is still here. Well, this solves that problem at least. Wait. No, it doesn't. I think I've made everything worse. I definitely have made everything worse. Let's try that again. Okay. So, oh, am I having trouble keeping my internet connection putzing out? It says it's fine over here. Twitch says it's debatable, which is weird. That's the number I'm expecting. I don't know why it's red. If someone who's an expert on Twitch can tell me why it's red, that'd be lovely. Okay. So that's the first step regardless. Twitch is stupid. Indeed. It frequently does things that are inexplicable and difficult to understand. Okay, with this key... I can't do that because this will destroy that. I've made everything more irritating. It's a puzzle game. I don't know why they weren't okay with letting you hug the wall. Okay. Oh, I see. This is, well, maybe it's obvious once you see it. Okay, plunk this down. Get my green thing back. Plunk in here. Grab the key. Key stays because of how the frame works. It's in fact a key frame. Grab key. Chuck key. Put brick. Chuck chest. Put brick. Jump over, use key in conjunction. Almost use key in conjunction with brick. Okay, brick. Oh. Oh. Okay, this is more challenging than I thought it was. Am I gonna have to do everything again? No, the frame would be destroyed anyway. So I can't do that. I need to get the key over there without... And I think this is... Yeah, I did that earlier. Well, what if I just carefully place things? Flood the level? I like the way you think, Fries. Unfortunately, I don't think that's in the cards. I think I could just make the jump. No. Oh, maybe. Or maybe I'm an idiot. But I'll destroy the frame when that happens, so this doesn't mean anything. So if I leave, the key goes with it. Took 2 hours, but you're finally done designing the station. Nice. Partly because it's missing defensive emplacements, but you'll handle that in-game. That makes sense. Double check. Yeah, okay. This is another one that's going to get me, isn't it? I need... Can I smuggle multiple keys out? I think I can. I think I can. Alright, so here's the idea. So drop the key so we can do the first set of steps. Grab the key from here. Plonk that there. I don't need the key. This key is irrelevant. It doesn't help me with my problems. Move this. I'll need this later. Take this box with its ability to acquire keys. Place it here. Drop this into here so I can use it later. Okay, now I think I can acquire multiple keys. So go. I did this in the wrong order. That's the last step. Okay. Well, let me know if Twitch is doing anything really dumb. Not that I can do a whole lot about it. I guess I could, like, blip it, but... Like I said, it looks fine. Oh. What was I doing? What's up, Memory Lane and company? How y'all doing? I'm playing Confusing Brick Game. Thanks for the good luck. How was the stream? What were you up to? What's up, the Tays? What's up, Memory Lane? Let me do the thing, because I always forget to do the thing. Bam. I did the thing. Currently playing Recursed, which is a game about boxes inside boxes inside boxes. No. I learned my lesson last time. This is the last step. Finished Ohm 100%. Oh, nice! Continue nonsense. Man, one of those things I really do want to do at some point, just play through Ohm and Rack. How's Recursed? Mind-bending at times, but I'm a programmer. I've dealt with recursion and mutual recursion before, so this is not like, oh god, my face is melting. It's simply, oh, this is weird. Getting used to the how frames destroy themselves and recreate themselves, and how smelly things are immune to such things. Takes a little bit of doing, but I'm getting there. Okay. Just just a matter of always smuggling things out. I've smuggled out 2 keys, and now I need a brick. Smelly objects are immune to certain types of destruction. Chuck the key. Chuck the other key. This is a one-way sprite platform, by the way. It'll let other sprites go through. But not you. There we go. Programmers have it easier. Some puzzle games. Not all puzzle games. Sometimes programmer instincts are actively bad for puzzle games. Sometimes I just want to brute force my way through problems as opposed to logic them out.
Wow. With this much, you could burn the enchantment out of anything. Oh, I wonder if it can disenchant this ring.
Pro gamers do as well. Alright. Oh. Well, the first step is pretty... Wait. What did he just say? Disenchant? This seems like an important thing. Well, it still seems chanted to me. No, this key is no longer magic. Well, that's a problem. Hey, look, a new mechanic. That's a problem. It's... Well, or is it? No, I don't want to go in the box. Does this disenchant the box? Nope, the box still seems perfectly chanted. Pretty much, an awful lot of the puzzles here, just... If you approach it from one angle, it doesn't work. And then you have to approach it from the other angle. It's weird that way. Alright, what's in this box? Of course. The final step. Immersing it in aqua... What do you call this stuff?
Aqua Mortua. Wow.
Aqua Mortua. There we go. I'm gonna call it Aqua Regia, but that's clearly wrong. Block. Alright, what do we got in here? So this is a block. These things float. Alright. That takes me out here. Wait. And that takes me out here. And that takes me out here. I'm gonna just go restart because I went down too many depths. This game is pretty fun. Part of the reason I'm playing it is because it works. I'm on a Mac right now and it makes everything more difficult.
Mortua can burn the enchantment off these boxes in a fraction of a second. It must be exceptionally pure. It could destroy any kind of enchantment or power.
Yeah. Yep, okay. Posted a video? Alright. I will definitely look at that afterwards. What am I thinking here? So, an awful lot of the constraint solving here is trying to figure out how to smuggle things into other places. So here's my problem as it stands. Well, you know what? I think there's no downside to this. I'm going to take one brick and let it fizzle. And the reason I don't think there's a downside is this is the top level. It's not going to go away. Okay, so now I have the ability to move a brick. Does it still persist? No, it destroyed the other brick. That's a problem. Okay. And I have this one. So what I want to do... What do I want to do here? I either want some number of bricks or I want to flood this room. Let's try flooding the room. We can do that with minimal effort. Yeah, it's clearly flooded. If it's flooded in this frame, it'll always be flooded, and everything below it will be flooded. I need a version that's not flooded. It's been a lot of just playing around trying to figure out what's up with that. Oof. Okay. Okay, with this, what can I do? Those blocks don't persist. I can steal one. So all I can really do is take one of these. And I think that's the lesson this level's trying to teach me, is how that works. So now with that, I could steal the other one and take it into the other side. But I want... Ah, I see it. Okay. I understand the problem now, but I think I see the solution. This will be cute. Okay. So important thing to remember, chests aren't, in fact, magical. So now I can use this to end up here with a brick that persists. Now we drop the brick here, and if this works the way I think it does, which it should, I can drop this here, and the brick will fizzle. What we learned here is it doesn't work the way I think it does. I thought I could block this in. Clearly that doesn't work. So now what? I don't know why I took this with me. Yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. It's true. It does make blocks less stinky. Single block. Actually, 2 blocks might be enough to get me up there. Huh. Now let's try the 2-block solution. This one persists, so I can... I need the recursive chest for this to work. Whoops. Okay. I need that brick on this side. That doesn't work. Now, jumping in these things repeatedly is not going to do me any good. Alright, do I need to go back to the beginning? I don't think I do. Oh wait, I can just make that jump regardless. I don't need the brick to make the jump. That's the trick. I keep forgetting about the height differences. It's a very important factor in this game, is that the height differences are constantly messing with you. Go. And blip. Yeah, I didn't even need to mess with the water. Feedback. Alright, we have a smelly chest. Jump in the smelly chest, we have a regular chest, which takes us back here, obviously. Alright, cool. So let us flood our chest, which will allow us to move this chest. And then I can go back a frame. So this is one that I really do like, is the chests. You always jump out of the chests wherever you put them. In the case of smelly chests, you can move them. So... that's not what I wanted, and you know it, game. I don't even know what I want the brick for yet. I'm just getting the brick. Okay, so in order to get up there... If I flood this, what happens? Or wait. I need to... I don't think I did this right, because I can't do that, because I'll go down a different frame. Yeah, okay. Well, that's how that works. Definitely need to... I need the brick to get the brick. Well, the key does seem important, but... let's see what we can do without it. Solve a key. Don't Can I make this jump? No, I don't believe I can make this jump. If I fizzle that, the key's gonna go away. I need the brick. Alright, so it turns out I do still need those things. Yeah, let's go back to start. Jump chest. Can I... Wait. An important detail I forgot about. This is gonna get confusing. Okay, grab the key. So peaceful underwater. What? What?
I think I see what happened. I removed the chest I was in from the room which I entered it from. So when I tried to leave the chest, I ended up here.
Well, that's pretty unequivocal. Tells you exactly what happened. So what's this chest do? Huh. Well, that's cool. I found a fan. Gotta go to bed. Thank you for the good luck. Thanks for the raid. Sleep well. I'm just happy I found some sort of weird ass secret. I'm now. Can I pick this up? I can't. Whoa. I can't. I think no, do I can't make that jump. Makes weird fan noises. I can't drop that over there. Could I just circumvent this whole thing by flying? So maybe I don't fall very quickly. Oh, I totally fall very quickly. I know, I don't make it that. Oh wait, I think I've hosed the room. I think I don't have the right first step. I don't know what these things are though. I'm like really kind of happy that I found it. Like I was thinking this game kind of needed some sort of secret mechanic, right? I don't think I could smuggle a brick in. No, I couldn't smuggle a brick because I couldn't smuggle the key. Right, okay. Definitely jump up here. That's not a problem. Maybe there's a mechanic here. No, there's no mechanic there. This is just a little bit too high for me to jump. Even if I had another key, that wouldn't do me any good. What I really need is like to position it just perfectly so I can kind of... Is it wider than one block? I think it is wider than one block. I think that's the key of the whole thing. If I drop it like right here. A little bit more to the right. Close. Still plenty of drift over here. How does smuggling work exactly? Well, first you need to have goods that people want, that are illicit. Smuggling works... What have I even been calling smuggling? It's kind of like cloning items. Or moving them from one frame to another is how I've been thinking about it. If you move an item from a lower frame to a higher frame, it works out okay. Maybe this? There's a lot more. Still a lot of drift to the left. No drift to the left. No drift. these things, this might actually be like aligned to something to make this particular idea not work. What could I use? Oh. You know, Pat, there's more than one way to elevate. Oh. Well, can I make this jump? Yes. Does it matter? No. Because I can't chuck this up there and then I can't make the next couple jumps. I really want that crystal. Okay. Less convinced than I was. I liked the idea, but clearly the devs thought of it because of the slot, and I can't make that jump above holding an item. Smuggling time? Well, what would smuggling get me here? So, one, theoretically I'd have to be able to get back to where I was, which I can't. And two... Anyway, Keppa was right. Because I forgot that I could clone items by moving them between the same frame. I'm trying to think of like what I could smuggle, and that key over there is taunting me, but it's irrelevant. Alright, so what is this thing and how does this work? So... does that mean there was only one way to solve that puzzle? Was the other way actually achievable? What does it mean that I have a white crystal there? I didn't even get an achievement for... well, I got an achievement for... I think I got an achievement for going out of bounds. Did I? Where's my mouse? I need to find... oh, create an impossible situation. Apparently a lot of people do this. 35% of people have done that. Feel like this puzzle's actually solvable. But I definitely shouldn't move the box from its room. I think we've discovered that. That's an important detail. Okay, we have the key. Oh, right. Need to exit frames because I don't want it to be underwater. Of course, the key is not subject to that. Yeah, it's interesting we had a different color of crystal for what we did. That is the thing that's bugging me right now. But also, like, I don't think you can actually make this jump. What could I do differently? Is there any item in here I can acquire? I can move the box. That's all I can do. But if I do what I thought I needed to do, it didn't work. So there's that. Like, the current problem is I need a way to ascend slightly. Oh, wait, actually. No, that doesn't matter because that's not a funny box. I'll destroy it by going back a frame, and then it won't matter. Now I'm very confused. And wondering if maybe... no, the jump? Yeah, there's not a lot of lean in the jump. You got... this isn't Celeste. Once you fall off, you fall off. It's clearly fallen off. Yeah, I do wonder if this is actually... if you're actually required to go get the crystal that way, and there's not a way around it. Because without moving the other box, I can re-enter this all I want. If I turn that... what made it impossible was that I took the chest with me. So just as a demonstration, because I'm not too attached. I did want to see what... happened there. That's interesting, but not helpful. I grabbed the box from this frame, took it back here, moved it, re-entered, and that's what got me in here. Oh, the key, I brought the key with me. That's how that got there. So that's what made the situation impossible. Apparently, I wouldn't have been able to get back to this location. That's why it was impossible. Because by removing the loop... No, I didn't remove the loop. I'm not sure why it's impossible. It just made me want to go play with some of the other, like, green chests to see if I can, like, put them in a weird, compromising position to see if the same thing happens. It's being... Oh, this is a spot I can jump to anyway. It doesn't matter. Wait, why'd I do that? That was unhelpful. Like... Alright, once I'm in this state, it's always going to be in the water. There's no escaping the water. I don't want to be in the water. And there's nothing I can do with this floating platform. Once I'm over here, I need one more tile of jump to get up there. Like, everything about this screams like it's solvable. But then I get to this one problem here where I need a tile of jump here. So I do kind of wonder if the entire purpose of this level is just to bait you into understanding that mechanic. And it's actually a required mechanic to beat it. But I don't know. I'm trying to think if there's any other puzzles that had that property that I might have been able to do. Like, is there a green box in one of these levels? Green key, no. Attic? Attic have a green box? Yes. But I took it out. I took the green box out of its initial rooms. That wasn't a problem. It's like here. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I understand. You need a strange loop for it to work. You need both a green box and a recursive step. Which I can't have in this level. Yeah. Yeah, this one didn't have any green boxes. Or this one didn't have... Yeah, because I have to be able to go between indefinitely. Which I can do in this stage, I think. Right? But I... Did I? I'm really confused about the situation now. My understanding of it, I think, is now deficient, which is really irritating. It's like this box... I could put in like this box in that box. Oh, I need an infinite number, don't I? Because it changes where I would enter from. I need to be able to smuggle out via box into a different location. I can't think I can do it here. I don't think I understand that rule well enough. Guess we'll just keep going down, because I don't have any other better ideas. It's just very odd. Don't think I want to unsmell that. I just need to have 2 bricks. I think. No, I can't jump out. Huh. And if I throw this, it isn't going to work. Does it matter if it's not persistent? There's not another chest. This will plug that hole. I need a third one. We do this, what happens? It fills with red. This is an important lesson I have yet to learn somehow. Why does it let me walk this way? Can't jump out of the water high enough to make that work. It does feel like the right thing to do, but it doesn't seem to actually be the right thing to do. If I carry this, I need... The thing is, I can already have 2 blocks via the normal mechanism. I can do this, and then... Oh, well that's the answer to the puzzle. I can fix this. There we go. With the stinky block, I can just put this down here. Take this block out with me. Come on, don't be that way, block. Don't block me in. There we go. Embed. Interesting.
Wish I had a bottle with me, so I could take a measure of aqua mortua. It'd fetch a pretty penny to the right buyer. Saying that, money's no use if I can't find a way out.
Intriguing. Alright, well, it seems like the right first step. I'm gonna guess that stinky boxes become disenchanted if I do the obvious thing here. Let's see where this goes. Okay, well the stinky box... What was in here again? Very little. Oh, that's the solution, I think. Smuggle box. In this box. You see, you put your box inside of another box, and you mail it to yourself. And when you get that box, you smash it with a hammer. Why did I do any of this? Oh, I've set up a loop. I had set up a loop. I'm now confused about where I was in my loop. I'll just take my box out. If I fill this with water... All right. There's a chance this will work. Oh, I did it again! You keep making these boxes impossible.
That wasn't right. If I exit a room, I've got to return to the room I was in via the chest that I entered.
Can't tell if the game is having fun with me or not. Okay. Well... Could smuggle at least one of these in. This is not the lowest range, so I can't smuggle another one in. Definitely need at least some insight. This is so odd. can't smuggle a second one out. Because I can't jump it out. I can't throw it up. I can jump. I can use the other one to smuggle it out. Oh, how very brilliant. There's no way to align these that way. This game is driving you crazy. Alright, see you later, Steven. Can't blame you. If I came in with a key... But no, there's always a lock here to prevent you from doing that. Where does this go if I go back? No, I just go back to the nothing. Can I interact with the sprite-only stuff? No. I can't move the key. Like, the only real move I have in this place is moving this. I can get a second one, but it doesn't really make a difference. The fact that there's 2 layers of chests, I don't know. You know, valid point, though. No, I can't... I think you're onto something, Kappa, actually. I think you're onto something. So we can smuggle the chest out to here, at which point I have chest and chest. So there's something here. Which contains another chest. What? Does what I just did help? Right, I can't smuggle it out that way. It's interesting, but not presently helpful. Let me go down another layer and think about this for a moment, because I'm here now. But this doesn't help me in any sense. Because I can always... If I'm in an outer layer, I can, in fact, smuggle things into the outer layer. That's an important detail, because now that I have an inner and outer layer here... Well, I just destroyed that. That was great. Doesn't matter. Oh, I destroyed everything. Okay. I think I messed this up. Okay. Great. I gotta figure out how I messed that up to begin with. Wasn't an easy mess up. But because I destroyed the box, it became a problem. Right. Then we smuggle the box out. Using this box. One of the problem is I'm going down too many layers. Like, if I stuck with one layer, would it have been happy? Okay. So presently there is no green layer. That's not what I wanted, and I messed up. Go... I want to bring the green box into the green box room. So far, no problems. But now, because I've smuggled the green box out, when I do this, I should end up in the nothing. Okay. Things are making more sense now. Alright, and then do this so we can start up the strange loop. You need to enter the green box before you exit it so you can get to the purple gem. Yes. I buy this. It makes sense, I think. So I can use this. To smuggle out more of these. Yes, I know 1 doesn't seem like a lot. But that's just a start. Oh, I screwed it up. Oh, I screwed it all up again. Oh, no. The white gem. Yeah, I'm all in on the white gem puzzle for right now. I think I understand exactly how to solve it. I just keep making a misstep at the end. But I'm also really curious how many of these levels contain white gem puzzles. Like how many where you can set up the strange loop. Because I think the strange... You have to have a strange... Well, you have to have a mutually recursive relationship between boxes for that. And it's an important question whether or not you can set that up. Which I think does require a green box. I smuggle this out. Smuggle this in. Now I have my strange loop. I thought I had a strange loop. Oh, right, I jump in this. I need to bring this box into this box. And then I do this. And then I do this. And I do that. And that's how we end up in this situation. Okay. So enter the box. Cool, all right. And enter the box. Steal the fan. I am noticing that there are, like, delineated numbers on the walls in these areas, I think. Maybe it's just the aesthetic. Okay. Now go in the box. Okay. Do a double loop. Need to never touch that flame in here again. Well, in the other frame. Never touch the flame in the other frame. Clear as mud. Okay. This. Drop that. Jump into the box. Do the whole trick again. Because I need to steal it into the other frame again. Now I have enough of these. Alright, there we go. But yeah, if you have a really good idea of how to make this puzzle work properly, I would love to hear it, because I'd like to see if you can collect both types of gems. I'm going to do the first set of obvious moves in case you have a good idea, because it does seem like you understand it. Enter the green box before you can exit it to reach the purple gem. Oh, I get it, I get it. I need to double up the strange loop. Yes, okay, I see. I see. That's probably a really important observation, just in general. Because then the other box will be in the right spot. Alright, so now I hop into this box with this. Enter this box. Enter that box. Retrieve the green box. Be careful here. Throw the green. That was the wrong thing to do. I need to enter the green box into another full loop before it'll work, I think, is the right answer. Wait. Don't want to disenchant my box. That would just be disappointing. I find these boxes positively enchanting. I also kind of wondering what's up with the wizard dude. Hoping we get to find out at some point what his deal is. Alright, so now we've successfully smuggled our boxes. I take this box and put it in here. So now I'm in the green box. Go in here. I go in here. I retrieve the green box. I exit. Drop it here. I go in the green box. And then it doesn't drop me in the middle of nowhere. I think we gotta... Oh, yeah, okay, so you can get both of them. Alright. But the extra recursive step is really important. And that explains why my solution almost worked when I was here. Almost. Wait, no. That's not how this works. Go up a step. Okay. Satisfying, isn't it? That nice ding. No, I need the green box. I don't need that. I need the green box. So we come in, we get the green box. Enter the green box so I can go through this loop correctly. Retrieve the key. Drop the key. Chuck the box. Up a frame. Chuck the key. Because apparently jumping is hard. Retrieve the block. Okay. Now here's where I need to be careful. Oh, crap. I needed to enter the green box. Because now if I go up a frame, it'll be pissed off at me. Yep. Does help I get most of how this works. Most of it. Okay. Grab box. I kind of need to put it back where it was when I'm done. Enter box. Actually, you know what? Can't hurt to have a layer to protect me from there. Well, okay. Multiple layers to protect me from there. I need to be in the water anyway. Bonk. Okay. Grab key. Exit frame. Exit frame. Remember, kids, always clean up your stacks when exiting a function. Okay. Here's my problem. I've done this. Oh, I know what I need to do. Okay. I want to drop it in there. Well, actually, no, this is fine. If I chuck both of these over there, they'll both be safe. Okay. So now, I put the green thing back. We drop this in the drink, so I can swim the box to where it should be. Oh, do I need to unwind the stack more? I think entering it multiple times may have fucked me here. Yep. Okay, so key things we've learned. You need to make sure not to unwind the stack too many times. So, okay, 1 for this is all we need. Drop it. Grab key. Wish I could do something more while falling. Did I take too long to beat the level so music went away? I think I did. Okay, so I've unwound the stack once. So now I'm gonna put the box back. I think this is fine. We swim the chest to where we need it to be. Unwind the stack by 1. Then I do this. And we don't end up in the middle of nowhere. There we go. We got feedback done. Alright, let's get pillar. Yeah, pillar. There's probably other levels that have this property, but I don't know where they are necessarily. I'll have to think harder. Maybe all levels have this property. Wait, what? Okay, so I have 2 chests. I can easily nest them. Where's my goal? Alright, this one has water. I feel like that's a good first step. Are you kidding me? I can't get out of the water. I can get out of the water over here. Make this jump? I can. So I can get 1. I think I've stacked these wrong. Okay. I think what I want to do is put this in this one's frame. Wait. Do I? Yeah, I do. I don't think I want this one in the water. Okay, now I'm gonna steal the bricks. We smuggle the brick out, and I'm gonna have to remove its smelly property, but that was pretty much gonna have to happen to one of them. So now with this brick, I can get into this chest, and we can figure out what the heck we're supposed to do next. The next step is literally just bring a key. Okay. Did I, like, skip a thing here? I feel like compared to the last few levels, this one... I feel like compared to the last few levels, this one is a little bit easier. But maybe that's the point? You can't jump with a key. Right. I was about to happen sometime. Oh, wait, I don't care about jumping with the key. I have the chest right here. I can just... just jump in. Oh, I need the block. Well, alright. Well, there goes the... It was easier. Alright, wow. That's gonna be a dilly of a pickle. Well... Huh. I can at least get up here. And then if I chuck it, what happens? Exactly what I expected to happen happens. Huh. Interesting. There's nothing I can do here. I definitely need these things to retain their green... Well, I need the brick to retain its greenness. Is there any way I do, like, just do gentle throws, or do I always throw full distance? Like, I can do vertical drops. I can do light up throws. I don't think I can, like, do a small throw. I feel like there's a mechanic that I was supposed to learn in that stupid brick room at the very beginning of the game that I have yet to learn properly. If I layer it the other way, like, okay, so I put this in the water, what does this mean for me? I can just barely not escape the water. It doesn't matter where you put it in the water. We learned that. That was an earlier lesson. Yeah, that was about as close to being on the ground as it was going to be. There's no recursive step. You know, I've never tried jumping in something as I'm throwing something. I feel like there's probably something to that. I can either nest this way, or I can nest the other way. That's not a great amount of freedom. I don't think this is supposed to be a hard one. I do wonder if it's supposed to teach me a mechanic, something about, like, throwing things. There is nothing else here, isn't there? Right, I have these two objects, which can be nested one way or the other. This has nothing. Ah, okay, I think I understand now. Okay, so the key thing here is actually we don't care about one of the two objects having persistence. We can get away with it as long as one of the two objects doesn't have it. So, what we're going to do is we're going to relieve the brick of its brickiness. Well, its smellitude. Swim around. I'm less certain about this one than I was a minute ago, but I still think that it can work. No. I do that? Okay. Yeah, there we go. With that, I can smuggle the green key in. Okay, cool. Now we need the brick. Since the green key is safe, we can swim this back around and steal the brick. And I think with that I can jump up to this, grab it, start moving things. I need to move the key first. I need to move the brick. Very small staging area. Which I guess doesn't need... I don't need to treat it this way. Pick this up, toss up. There we go. Tossing up always works better. And then we get the brick. Simple. So it was simpler than the last one by a fair bit.
Where do the rooms go when you're not in them? I think they don't exist at all. They get constructed when you enter the chest.
It must be a hint of some sort. Smelly key down there, and a brick up here, and a room that is devoid of anything but water. What's the other one? What's our other choice? A room that clearly needs to be underwater with a key. Okay. Well, we'll take it the other loop. There's probably another trick here, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. I think I can place that there without worrying. But where'd my key go? Where did the key go? The key done shredded itself. I'm gonna take the brick too. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna leave the key in here. Since it's safe to leave in there. He was in the block as it after it rose. Oh. Well, that would explain a few things. Alright, and then... This is fine. No, it's not. Oh, well... Check this really quick. Okay, the key is still there, but yeah. Wait, what? I actually made the jump? Oh, it's interesting. It's a... Oh, huh. Maybe I don't need the brick. Really glad I tried that. Green key. Okay. I see where I went wrong. It makes a lot of sense when you think about it. I think the brick is actually a red herring. There's a reason for this. I guess that doesn't matter. Okay, drop this. Bring key. Okay, now if it's underwater, where's the key go? Can I still see the key afterwards? Nothing else this is worth looking into to do some learning. Yeah, the key still exists. If I put it on this one, does it work? Let's see what happens. Yeah, it's in there again. Okay, so that's interesting. The brick is not a red herring, as it turned out. Inverting this does nothing for me. I need the brick. I think that that's what the game is telling me. You need the brick. Okay. I have the brick. Now the problem is that I'm stuck down here. I can only have everything that I want if it's in an outer frame. I can move one object at a time, but I can't put this object anywhere where I want it to be. Like, I can open the door, but that's terrible. I'm gonna guess even if I position it here, once I put it underwater, it's not going to work. Yeah. I don't think... How do I get both the brick and this into that frame? And for that matter, why would I... Huh. There's a depth here that I'm missing. In fact... Yes, that's the piece I'm missing. I can get another box. This can be the outermost box. Kind of. that's useful. Because once that's the outermost box, I can do two things. That was the goal, to be able to do two things. And I need this box in that box. I need a lot of things. Which box is this? It's that box. I am a little bit confused, but this is fine. I think. Or I might be too tired for this. I might just be too tired for this right now. This is not the one. Not the other box. Alright, so if I put this in water, what does this do for me? This is the box that was in water is now in water. Not even sure what box I'm holding. I'll check which box this is first. Okay, not that box. Want to see what this box can do in water. Smuggle this brick out, if I feel so inclined, out to this frame, which is interesting but not helpful. And I can't move that. What I think I want to do is somehow... Wait. Is it really that simple? Maybe? I'm just going to reset because I moved everything around and it's irritating me. Okay. If I heave this over there, can I make this jump? Oh, absolutely not. That's too tall. I need 2 bricks. But I can bring in 2 bricks. Okay. So, first step, clone the brick. With 2 bricks, I can jump back up. Cool. I can now move the key out. I can't move it up, but I can move it out. Now we take this one, go here, and with it, wait. And with it underwater, I now can move the key out and move it to some other location. So the key is now in this frame. And I may have destroyed a box that What? Oh, I think I got into a mutually recursive situation and we got confused somehow. Okay. So now I have that in its location where it needs to be. Right. Okay. I think I just got myself confused. I can smuggle this brick somewhere. I guess I don't need to be in this frame for this one. This one can go to the top level now. Now the big problem I have is how to smuggle... Oh wait, with a self-referential box, I've destroyed a box that I needed. Okay. This box. Yes, this box. Okay. First step, do this. Jump in box. Chuck box. Chuck box. I'm very happy with the first set of steps. This feels right to me. I think that the platform down there is a very good indication that you're supposed to do some swimming too. So then... we swap locations. Make sure I need to make sure to bring this box back with me. I think. Okay. Oh, I don't need the brick yet. Okay. Cool. I can move this. I can take it wherever I want, but I want to make sure I don't destroy this box in the process. Okay. Re-enter this. Have key will travel. Alright, key is now liberated. Huzzah! Okay. Now, the problem, of course, is that it's been liberated, but I can't do anything with it because it is unhappy with its position when it's not underwater. If I do take this out, it will destroy that box. Here's the part where I'm not 100% on this yet. I can't move this key in. Well, maybe I'm thinking about this the wrong way. Let's put this key in here for a moment with the brick. Go up a level. And then maybe the key thing here is I actually don't need the brick when I think I need it. So let's try this. We jump in here, low tide, doesn't matter. Use brick. Now I can jump this with the brick. This, I can get it up there. Okay, so no on that one. It's a very satisfying noise though, listen to that. Okay, different idea. Do it the other way around. Drop this, because in here there's an infinite number of bricks. So if I do this, I can produce more bricks. Yeah, I think the problem is, in my mind, I needed to have the bricks when this area was flooded. I don't. That's it. Okay. I may have done something bad. I didn't. Okay, let's take this with me just in case. Put that down. This is this. Put it into the water area. This game requires precision and thinking. Am I using a jury-rigged nuclear control board as a controller? It's a standard Xbox One controller, but it's actually pretty close linearly to the mic. I'm glad the clicky noises are satisfying. Alright, we'll take one quick look at this one. I may or may not... Oh, wait. Enter box. Oh. I want to end up in a paradox land again. This is an empty box. This is weird. Okay. So I need a key. Yeah, I'm with you. I think that there's potential here. There's definitely white gem potential here. But I need to set up a loop between them in order to create the oddness. Almost as good as a click down for the Nintendo Switch. Imagine what it took to engineer that sound. Oh, hey, here we go. Maybe. Alright, let's restart. Let's just start grabbing boxes out and seeing what we can do here. This... Take me there. Put this one out. Remember, this one goes to the key. Actually... This one goes here. And I can create an infinite number of these boxes. Which is interesting. You know the sound when you make when you snap in your controller? Not off the top of my head. Yes, okay. If I can set up a strange loop, which I can, because I have an infinite number of those boxes. Okay, cool. So take this box, drop it. Drop it here. Gets me here. Cool. And then take this box. where was I going with this? I need the other box for some reason. I need this box. I don't know. Wait, I haven't set up a loop, so this doesn't work. So I need to enter this box, and then I need to exit into a different box. And then come back to that box. Which really means I think I want both of these boxes in this room. So I can put one of that box in that room and set up the recurrence relation. I can do by doing this. My goal is either to end up in the white crystal zone or solve the puzzle. I don't care which. Okay. So I hop here. Hop box. Take box. Yep. Ah. I thought that would work. So I didn't take the box far enough. I should put the box in a different location after we set up the loop. Okay, set up the loop. Into the box. Drop the box. Take this box, which is now in the same room. Oh, right, because I didn't actually do it. I didn't actually accomplish anything with that loop. Okay, in this space I can get away with this. So get into this box. Right, okay, that's where I messed up. Let's up a level with this box. Gets me... I go in here. I go in here, so now I'm in the box. Just here. Chuck the box. And then go up a couple levels. I'll take this with me just in case. Yeah, good call, Pat. Get in the box. Get in this box. Oh. It's probably fine. Let's just go up levels and hope something happens, and something interesting happens. Wait, how did that box... Oh, that box is over there. Okay. Need this box. I might accidentally solve this rather than end up in the middle of nowhere. So I need the box to get there. It's the same basic puzzle. Which means I still need the recurrence box, which is now unhappy because I brought it over here. I done got myself stuck. Okay, so what you do. This is the key box. This is the key box. I think what I want... I need them both in the strange loop. Okay, make sure I have these separated so I remember which is which. In the right box. In fact, we're just going to put the right box in the left box already. Before we even do the loop box. Here. Drop box. Pick up box. Chuck box. Oh wait, no, I did this in the wrong order. Or did I? Because I never entered that box. No, I never entered that box. And now that box is inaccessible. Ah! Okay. Get the recurrence box. Okay. Drop recurrence box. Take this box into this box. Leave. Well, chuck over here. Grab my recurrence box, get in here, go up in here, go up in here, get in the recurrence box, hop over here, accidentally get in box additional time. Okay, cool. Now we go back a few steps. And I'll be over here. We can chuck the key. Oh, I needed to do the whole thing twice. Because now I'm stuck. The only way I got out previously was with the other box. Unless... No. I think not. Alright, let's try to mess things up. Okay, let's put this in the recurrence box. Put another box here. Grab the recurrence box. It occurs to me I can make my life a lot easier by grabbing this box and putting it in the recurrence box. Because it puts me right here with the recurrence box. So now I have a convenient strange loop to use. So we go in the box, go in the strange loop, I move the box, and I need the... I need to be able to go in the box and still end up somewhere else, and then move the box elsewhere and come back out. So I take this with me. Except I jumped in the box in this room. And then I toss this here, the box will have been moved to a different room. So once I bounce out of this far enough, I should end up in the nothingness. There we go.
No, wrong again. I can't exit into a room when the chest I entered has been removed. It's a little bit confusing.
Alright, so this thing persists, and we have a brick. And there's a chest. So I can't smuggle this, but I can smuggle bricks. Possibly. This is a recurrence chest. Fascinating. How many bricks do I need for this to work, though? Oh. Oh. Well, that's an important detail. Okay. Right, it can't stay up. Huh. Well, the nice thing is these things go through. What's up, Drew? How you doing? It's just macOS has been a pain for getting gaming stuff to work. Just in general. Either the controller doesn't work or various other badness happens. I've started documenting it in a macOS or in a spreadsheet. Let's see, what does it all say? No, that's the wrong one. Yeah. Controller freakout, controller failure, rendering hitches, controller failure, everything failure, everything failure. Sounds like farts under wine. Same game. Can't find my graphics card, which is a big bummer for that one. I did want to play Thalos Principle. Doesn't render anything, which is a huge downside, because Metal Wolf Chaos would have been fun. Oh yeah, Do You Copy doesn't work on macOS. The controller doesn't work. I need to have a mouse and keyboard, and I can't do it with this setup, have a mouse and keyboard, because I'm streaming from a dresser. Guacamelee has controller failure. My personal favorite is this other game, this Japanese indie game, has a 0 height window, so I can't see what's going on, and neither can you. And then Celeste does not work with controllers. It just doesn't on macOS. So yeah, big problems. And then I tried to play Scapegoat 1, but one of the keys has become weirdly bound. And so it doesn't help. You need the charge button, and the charge button's been rebound to escape. And I don't know why. possible to, like, carefully... Nope. Alright, well, I also can't smuggle out the chest because of the loop. I can bring back stuff. I can't. This is a one-way loop. Made the mistake of getting an M2 MacBook Pro, and wine is impossible now, and emulation performs with the shreds. Oh my. I'm on M1. It isn't that bad, but it's not good. What if I try this? What if instead we try to smuggle this upward? Yeah, it needs one more tile of movement. These are sprite-only tiles right here. When you say emulation performance, do you mean it doesn't function on top of those? I've gotten myself stuck. Which is a shame given how hard it was to get in there. Do you also mean like SNES emulation or specifically just wine emulation? Because I also had trouble getting 64 emulation working. That just has been that was also a mess. Can't say for the M1, but you got better after you compiled OpenMU yourself, but it got slow and laggy. That's really weird, because like there's no reason why ARM can't work there unless it's emulating x86 assembly, which would be weird for OpenMU. I do wonder if you're still compiling it for... It's possible you're still compiling it for x64, but that's weird. Oh, no, you didn't compile it. It probably comes with M64. What was I doing? How did I do this? I enter in here, enter the box, enter the box. I needed to bring that box with me. Super laggy, NES GB was okay. Interesting. I have my box. I now... Oh, I don't need that box. Well, I need a box. I don't need that box. Check that box there. Then I guess I probably did a weird, unnecessary loop here. Okay. So this is the situation. I have a brick. That is all. Did compile for ARM, but yeah, only a slight performance upgrade. Apparently can tweak some shaders, but no luck. Interesting. Yeah, I have to say Mac gaming has taken a huge step downward in the in this era, which sucks. It used to be pretty good, and now it's not at all. Like, Steam coming over to Mac was a huge deal. You got your earbuds for playing TF2 on a Mac, and everything was good, and there was a lot of support, and then 32-bit went away, and a lot of games stopped working. Some still do, an awful lot don't. And now we have the state we're in now, which is also disappointing. I need two. I only need two. Only need 2 bricks, but I have to position them correctly. How do I accomplish this? I can also go back one step, which is never useful because it's a one-way. Okay. Software dev friends, and you identified the 3 OS genders: Game OS, Dev OS, and Media OS, and Server OS, which is Dev OS. I like it. I like it. It's a shame because like macOS is a good dev OS when, you know, it's behaving nicely. You get I get a nice shell. I don't have to deal with Linux isms. Drivers work. Well, except for the Thalos principle where the drivers don't work. Now, I'm back to the same loop. What can I do here that's different? I can move this. I can move that. How does moving that help? They imported Portal to macOS and made it free on Steam, and it was really helping Mac gaming take off, but I mean, it did around that time. 2010, or at least a little bit, it was really nice. And then it got much worse. I think just recently through the M1 changes and other things. Okay, if I could move this upward, that would solve the problem without solving the problem. There's no outermost frame that I can jump to. I can't... I can produce an infinite number of bricks. I can produce an infinite number of bricks in a single frame, but not the one I want to be in. Because I'll always be at the top of the thing when I'm producing an infinite number of bricks. I'm not really sure what to think of this. I don't think producing an infinite number of bricks and chucking them at the wall is going to help. I was optimistic, and now I'm not. Alright, so using normal rules, I can smuggle one brick. Isn't an infinite number of bricks? Yeah, but I need to be able to get back down. The problem is an infinite number of bricks is what I need. Wait, what? Oh, it just has weird shading. Is what I need, but I also need to be able to come down again. And I can only smuggle bricks in by throwing them this way. Like, I need 3 bricks is really what I need, not an infinite number. I can smuggle 1 brick forward, which is nowhere near enough to solve the puzzle. If I could make the jump to the ledge, that would solve the problem, because then I could use the fan to solve the problem. Really, I either need to get 2 bricks up to this height up here, or I need 3 bricks to get this up, get the whole thing up. Wait. Well... Wait, kind of wondering if maybe I can set something up. Well, okay, maybe not that. If only I could leave. Oh, I just soft-locked myself. Shoot. Alright, it's 3:30. As much fun as this is, I need to wrap it up. Because I'm just getting confused. And this whole area, this particular one has gotten really mind-melty. Much as I wanted it. Either of them, really. I think the first one I could solve, I just need to get the order of operations right and possibly bring an extra recursive step. But anyway, I'm too tired for that.